wonder how I look. Fix the tatas for me. The world is heavy. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Ajay, aka AJ, and welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to my kitchen. I have not shown you guys this kitchen before. Yeah, no. This is y'all first time seeing my kitchen for real, because you see, I moved to Ohio, as y'all probably already know. I don't know, like I filmed a video earlier today showing you guys how I do my buns. And I don't know if I'm gonna post this first, if I'm gonna post that first, but either way it go, now you know I live in Ohio, okay? And this is my new kitchen and my apartment with my baby, my boyfriend who's in there. And yeah, so welcome to my kitchen. So today I was talking to Babe. Well, I'm lying, not today. It was actually a couple days ago. He hit me up when he was at work and he was like, oh, like, you should do a seafood boil, you know, da 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 da. And I'm like, because I'm gonna keep it a buck, I've never done a seafood boil before. Like, my family, they love seafood, like, they eat it a lot. Like, my auntie Adrienne, she can throw down in the kitchen when it comes to the seafood. Like, I just remember growing up and like she was always the one like making the seafood, like having the lobster and the crab legs. Like, she was always on point with that. And I just remember like watching her cook it and being in the kitchen. So like, you know, I know she's like A1 when it comes to this, and I've just never done it before. But I was like, you know, I've seen it been done a couple of times by her. Of course, like, you have a general idea of what goes in a seafood boil. So I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for the first time, and we're gonna see how it turns out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna try. So for this boil, you know, I'm gonna do the basics. Like, well, let me just show y'all what I got. Right, boom. So I have my crab legs, of course. It was a struggle to find these crab legs. Like, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Like, it was OD hard to find these, just because everywhere we went, they were sold out. Like, Walmart didn't have them. Like, we don't have stuff like Sam's Club and stuff like that around us. And like, if it is, it's like must be deep, because we haven't heard about it. When we look up like grocery stores near us, like, we don't see it on the radar or whatever on Google. So Walmart was sold out. They had all these was sold out. I think the Lidl was sold out. Like, everything was sold out when it came to crab legs. Like, all these was like, they didn't even have some in a while. So it took a while, and like, I got the idea. I was talking to my sis, and she was like, yo, why don't you try seafood market? And I was like, at least one of us has a brain, because like, I don't know why I didn't think about a seafood market, just because growing up I know I used to always go to the seafood market with my nana. But yeah, so long story short, I looked it up and we found a seafood market, and they had these. They was low-key texting for their crab legs, but we found these at a reasonable price-ish. So yeah, it comes with like, it's 3 clusters in here, and it's just me and Babe, so we'll have a cluster each, and then probably like just split the other one in half for us. Then I have some shrimps. These are the raw. They're peeled and deveined. I really was looking for ones that weren't peeled, just because I like the whole process of, you know, peeling your shrimp and stuff when you eat a boil. But beggars can't be choosers. Like I said, damn near everything was sold out in these stores. So we got shrimps, and we got the extra large ones. My oven bags, of course. Our chicken broth, duh. Got some butter, so we could be super unhealthy. And we have our baby potatoes. And I'm also gonna be doing boiled eggs, and those are in the fridge. And then I got my sausage right here. My sausage was defrosting, but I got my sausage right here. I got the Cajun style smoked sausage. Now, y'all probably like, girl, where's the most important part? I know, everywhere we went, like I keep repeating, they didn't have it. There's no corn. There's no corn. Nobody had corn. Like, not the grocery store that's in our building, not Walmart, not Target, not all these. Not, like, nobody had corn. Like they had, like, you know, like little bag corn, like the steamable loose corn, but obviously not the corn on the cob, what you need for a boil. They didn't even have like the full corn to where I could just like take it home and just cut it up. They didn't even have that. So we just gotta do what we do. It's really annoying, because me personally, I feel like corn is like one of the best parts of a seafood boil, but this time we're gonna have to luck out, and I'm fiending for this seafood too much to be trying to wait until the store gets corn. So it's a dub. Alright, so first and foremost, I'm gonna start by preheating the oven to 350. Just because our oven, for some reason, it takes like a little long to like get to the degree that you set it to, and I don't feel like waiting forever when it's time for us to use the oven. So I'm just gonna preheat that to start off. I'm gonna take this pot and I'm gonna put hella water in this pot. I don't really know how much water I'm gonna put in this pot. I just know it's gonna be a lot of water. I'm not gonna fill it up with water just because I need space for the chicken broth, but yeah. And don't clown me for this little pot. Yeah, this is the biggest pot I have right now in the house. Like I said, we just moved here just a couple months, like 3 months ago, and it's like I really like I just don't have a bigger pot. Like not right now. I just don't. Alright, so I got my water in my pot. I don't know if y'all can see. It's not like hella full, but it's like damn near full. And I'm gonna just go ahead and start this and put this on about medium high-ish, like 6. Alright, I'm trying to duck low so y'all can still see me in the frame. Now I'm gonna take my chicken broth and I'm gonna put about 3 cups of that in my water, just so that way I guess it gives a little bit more flavor. It's not bland water. Maybe like 2. Like 2.5. Word. I forgot to show you my seasons that I'm gonna be using. So I have some lemon pepper. Of course, I have Old Bay. Like, how do you do a seafood boil without Old Bay? Hello. I got some paprika. I got some chili powder. Some garlic powder. I got my onion powder. I got my garlic. It's not seasoning, but I'm gonna be using my garlic. And I got a lemon. Now, only thing I don't have is Cajun seasoning. Like, they were sold out of that too. Walmart at least was sold out of that. I don't really think I looked in other grocery stores. But Walmart was sold out of the Cajun. Like, the rack was just completely empty. I low-key think this lady that was in the same aisle as me took the last one right before I could. So that low-key pissed me off. But that's why I got, like, the Cajun seasoned sausages, just to like try and make up for the fact, low-key, kind of, sort of, whatever. So now to my water, I'm gonna start adding some seasonings. Now I'm gonna add some Old Bay. Now, like I said, I don't really know how much of everything to add, so I'm just kind of like eyeballing it, so don't kill me. I'm gonna add a little bit of the lemon pepper, some onion powder, and some garlic powder. Now I will say, like, if you happen to get chunks and stuff of the seasoning in your water, don't worry about it. Like, as it gets hot, it'll just melt right off and dissolve. But yeah, just gonna mix this bad boy up. Alright, so while I'm waiting for this to boil, because it's hot right now, but it's not really boiling yet. So while I'm waiting for this to boil and get ready for the potatoes and stuff, I'm gonna take this saucepan and get ready for our butter sauce. You know, the sauce is gonna be in the bag or whatever the case may be. Did y'all hear that? Or am I tripping? Alright, so I'm going to take my butter. And I'm going to take about 4 sticks of butter just because I know that, you know how they be like, less is more, more is more. When it comes to the butter and the sauce for the boil, more is more, period. Alright, now that my water is boiling, I'm going to just take my cleaned off potatoes, of course. I'm gonna just put them in the water. This is kind of hot, so I'm gonna use my spoon. Now I'm gonna go ahead and place the lid on these, and I'm gonna let these boil for about 10 to 12 minutes. So back to my butter. Now I'm gonna just go ahead and put about, I want to say maybe 1.5 teaspoons of garlic. Now I'm gonna go in with some Old Bay, some paprika, some chili powder. Now I know not to drag it with this just because I know chili powder is a little strong. A little bit more, ooh, tripping. A little more lemon pepper seasoning. Now I'm gonna take half a lemon and just squeeze a little bit of lemon juice up in here. Don't do that.
Here, come to you like this in here.
Baby, over here. You smell it, huh? Yes, sir. I say I have a knife in my hand. Alright, so I'm back because now the timer went off and it is time to add my sausage. So take the lid off of the potatoes. Now I'm gonna just go ahead and take my sausages that I already sliced up and add them in here. Alright, so the timer has went off and now it's time to add my shrimp. Here you can see it's already cleaned. I already cleaned it. It said that it came deveined, but I saw a couple of veins in there, so I went through every single shrimp and deveined them. Now I'm gonna turn this heat off. Put the top back on it, turn the heat off, and just let it continue to just do what it do on itself. Alright, now I'm gonna start dumping this water out. Oh my God, pray for me. Alright, so now I have my oven bags right here. And I'm going to just take stuff from the boil and start placing it in the bag. That's a big potato. This stuff is hot, boy. And now I'm going to take the butter mixture and I'm going to pour it in the bags. Now your oven bags box should come with like little ties like this. Just gonna take it, twist that bad boy up, and tie them closed. After tying them closed, you just want to take the bag and just mix everything all around. Shit! It's hot! And you want to try and do your best to not puncture the bag, just so that way everything doesn't end up leaking everywhere. Alright, so now that everything is done in here, you're just going to take this and pop it in the oven that we already have preheated to 350 degrees. You're going to pop it in there for about, I want to say, 12 minutes or so. We're gonna set this timer for 12 minutes. I don't know why the hell I still had that on. We're gonna set the timer for 12 minutes and then I'll be right back with y'all when everything is done. This is the masterpiece. They're all done. Look at that, all juicy. I will open them, but I want to keep the steam in there, you know, for when we sit down, we get ready to eat, and it's like, voila. Nah, but I'm mad hype. These came on fire. Like, I really did that. So, I'm hype as hell. This is my first seafood boil, and I feel like I bodied it. It smells amazing, and it looks so good. And I'm filming a mukbang. Me and Babe are filming a mukbang, so you guys will be able to see how it came out, how it tastes, and just everything else. So, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to give me a big thumbs up. Please like. Same thing as thumbs up anyways. Please comment, subscribe, and follow me on my socials that are all linked down below. And I'll see y'all in that mukbang.